Literally everything in this haul so far has been a 10 out of 10. The thing with Meshki is just gonna fit 10 out of 10, honestly. I'm wondering why I'm wearing something so zhuzhy just to do the try on, just to do the talking part. Wait until you get to the end of this haul. I've got some real nice show-stopping pieces. Huge Meshki try on haul. If you're a big fan of Meshki, definitely check out my channel because I've got so many Meshki hauls on here. I think I've got like 2 or 3, it's not so many, but I've got a few, and they always restock pieces. So if you look at those hauls and you click the links, it's likely that the pieces are still in stock. Without further ado, I want to get into this haul. If you're wondering why I'm wearing something so zhuzhy just to do the try on, just to do the talking part, wait until you get to the end of this haul. I've got some real nice show-stopping pieces. If you guys aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Everything is going to be linked in the description box in chronological order. It's a really huge haul, so let me get straight into outfit number 1. First up, I have this dress. It's known as the Yvette. I have it in a black, but they also have it in probably about 7 or 8 different colours. I was really tempted to get like a pink or one of the other colours, but then I thought this is such a classic fit and a classic look to the dress that I just had to get it in the black, to be honest. It's a really beautiful piece. You guys will see it in more detail in the cutaway. It has a really nice backless detail where it just has this strap that goes across the back, and then it's kind of asymmetrical, nice asymmetrical on the bottom. I think it's a really beautiful piece. I have it in a size small. I think everything in this haul is in a size small, but yeah, this is the first piece. Very classic, very chic, very safe, but very sophisticated and sexy as well, which I love. So this next dress is such a stunning piece. It's known as the Marisol, and it's the off-shoulder boucle maxi dress. Again, this one they had it in a lot of different colours. I decided to go for it with the wheat because I thought it was such a classic kind of vibe that I wanted something that I could, you know, it's neutral, so I can sort of jazz it up with accessories and that sort of thing. I did pick this out in a size small, but one thing to note about this is it's so super stretchy. So if you're in between, sorry, my camera is playing silly buggers, so I hope this is still recorded. What I was actually saying is that this is such a super stretchy material, so if you're in between sizes, you can definitely get away with sizing down. I love this, I love the length, I love the fit, the feel. Again, this is another 10 out of 10. Between the black one and this one, I think they're both 10 out of 10s, and I think they're great staples for your wardrobe no matter what the season. So this is the Bianca knit midi. I picked this out in a pomegranate, but they do also have it in like a wheat, more neutral colour. Because I had the Marisol and the wheat, I was like, let me go for a pop of colour. What I love about this is that because it's crochet, obviously if you're not wearing the right undergarments, things literally could poke through. But Meshki have put a nice mesh underneath it, and I love the fact that the mesh is not like a, you know, the typical mesh that people put underneath garments can be very like pink. This is like more of a neutral nude vibe, so it works even on my skin tone, which I thought was lovely. I love the detailing at the bottom. It just has like a kind of tiered, I want to say rah-rah. You remember like the rah-rah skirts from back in the day? That's what it reminds me of, but in the midi dress form. Such a pretty piece, a little bit low, but not too low at all. So you feel comfortable, but you're not showing off like too much skin. It's definitely figure hugging. It does have some nice stretch to it. It's not as stretchy as the Marisol dress, but it's still got a nice amount of stretch to it. This one I wore in a size small. Whoa, this, yeah, no notes. This is known as the Suki knit maxi dress with flowers. I have it in the plum because it came back in stock. I think it was the blue that I really wanted, which is very off piece for me, but I saw it and I was like, it's so stunning. So this, I have it in a size small. Like I said, plum, because I have a feeling the colour that I really wanted had gone back out of stock. But the great thing about Meshki is that they don't drop stuff like every day. They kind of do it maybe once a month or so, but it enables them to like replenish and restock out of stock pieces, which I think is really good. It's almost like they know that the quality of their pieces is like timeless and it's really nice. So they just focus on like bringing it back and also bringing it back at the same quality, which I really like. So this, stunning. Like the detailing on the back, the crisscross and then the tie, 10 out of 10. It's a little bit more v-neck, a little bit more low cut, so a little bit more cleavage is definitely on show. I have it in a small. It's a really nice stretchy material. I'm kind of glad that I had to get it in the plum, but to be honest, I just feel like any color of this is going to be a 10 out of 10. I think because I love it so much, I probably will try and get it in a white, or the wheat colour rather, just because I really love this. I think it's such a stunning piece. So this next piece is known as the Sawyer. Do you know what? Again, because I couldn't get my hands on this, basically they had this in a blue, yeah? The blue is so nice. It's like the blue of the co-ord set from my last Meshki haul. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But all that to say, I had to pick this out again in like the plum or the purple colour. It still does a good job. I just think, I wish I could have got it in the blue. I think they also have this in black, and then they also have like a black and white one. You'll see it when you click the link, but gold buttons all the way down, fake kind of like gold flap pockets, and then the 3 top buttons do undo. These ones are just stitched on, which is great because honestly, like, the gapping situation is mad. Like, this thing would gap so much, the whole pum pum would just be outdoors. So this is why I'm glad that they just stitched on the buttons. It's a really nice bodycon material, super, super tight, like no lines, no gappy business, no, like, the thing with Meshki is just gonna fit 10 out of 10, honestly. Like, I really do love their sizing. I love the quality of their pieces. This did not disappoint. It's a really nice piece if you want to wear it to the office as well. You can throw on a blazer, make it look a little bit more corporate. So this was the Sawyer dress. Okay, so let's get into a couple co-ords now. I have very different like vibes with the co-ords. I've got like girly, pretty, you know, resort wear, a little bit more casual. So let's start off with the girly, pretty one. This is the Krista strapless suiting top, and then the mirror pleated mini skirt. So I decided to go for a baby pink for this. I just thought it looked so... I just thought it looked so nice, and this would be perfect for a cute little city break, a city trip. This screams Parisian vibes to me. So I have the top in a small. I love the kind of asymmetric well, not asymmetric, but it's more of an off-shoulder detail. And then it buttons up. It has like a nice inside invisible button, so it does get nice and tight. And then it's like a double-breasted button situation. You guys will see it in the try on, but really lovely piece. The quality of this feels lovely. It does feel like a suit. I do think because it feels so nice, probably will try and get this in a black as well, because I think that would look so chic in autumn. Is it just me? I'm already thinking about autumn. I think it's because our summer's been so poor that I'm like, just run me to autumn. Let me just do my tights. Let me just do my autumn vibe, because this is not it. So anyway, all that to say, this in black for autumn, stunning. Knee-high boots, oh, gagged. That's the top. The skirt, look, I think Meshki sizing is pretty spot on. The only time I kind of dabble in a different size is when something is a mini skirt like this. So this one I did size up and I got it in a medium just to give me a little bit more coverage on my batty. It does work because with that top, it comes down lower. Even though it's a bit baggier and looser on the waist, the top will cover it. So just typically if you're gonna buy it in a co-ord and the top looks like it will cover the bottom, I would just say size up, especially if you don't want it to be super, super mini. I don't know if it's like a trend where your whole batty's out of door. I'm not really with it. Like I can wear a mini skirt. I like a mini skirt, but like I just don't want my cheeks, like they hanging now. I don't want them showing at the back. So this I sized up and got it in a medium. This set for me was a 10 out of 10. Literally everything in this haul so far has been a 10 out of 10. There's been nothing that I've tried on. I was like, oh, I don't like it. Like, I do a lot of try on hauls. Meshki just doesn't disappoint. There's like one thing in this whole haul which I'm like, but everything else, 10 out of 10, and it's a huge haul. As mentioned, I thought I'd do like a little casual option because I typically tend to steer towards like the zhuzhy, extra, you know, out there babe piece on Meshki because they just have so many of those beautiful pieces. But if you are wanting a bit more of a quiet, understated, casual vibe, then this definitely fits the bill. This again did go out of stock. It came back in stock. So the shorts are known as Abel. They're both Abel. So the top is Abel and the shorts are Abel. I have them both in a size small. Do you know what? Saying all that about the skirt, yeah, I was gonna size up with the shorts because I thought, oh, I really want them to not be like swallowed by my thighs, but I stuck to a small and I'm really glad that I did, just because when I was looking at it on the model, it does need to be a little bit more fitted, especially like on the waist of this, because if it was too baggy, it would interfere with the really nice cut of the top. So the top buttons, like 3 buttons, right? And but you guys will see it in the try on, it goes in so beautifully and then out, and then it also has like a split in the back, so it just, they've really thought about everything with this. It's such a stunning little co-ord, and I think the top by itself would look really, really nice styled on its own with other pieces. But the shorts, like I said, stuck to a size small, the top is a size small also. Can't go wrong with this. I can't even get my words out. It's basically another 10 out of 10. That's all I can say. Okay, so now we are on to like the only iffy situation out of the whole haul, and it's this Ursula set. So I have the top in a small. The top has a couple of buttons on the back of the halter, and then it has the shirring detail. But for me, I think the material was just a little bit too thin and it was a little bit big, so it's a little bit ill-fitting. You can undo the buttons and tie it, but I just wanted it to be a bit more tight all round, like, you know, including the shirring detail on it. I think the gold shell detail is really, really beautiful. However, yeah, unfortunately, like I said, it's just a bit ill-fitting. Then the skirt, again, the skirt was also ill-fitting. So the skirt, I have it in a small, but I'm telling you right now, right this second, has a thin invisible zip for you to get in and out. If I sat down in this, it would break. It would break, it really would. But it's just one of those pieces that has no stretch to it. So if you have a similar figure to mine, you'll know the struggle with that. Like, it looks very, very pretty, it really does. But unless it's a stretchy material, the whole hip thigh bum, yeah, just wasn't getting along with it. But having said that, it's a really beautiful print, and if you like it, they do also have this in a dress. I should have gone for the dress, so it's my mistake really, but then I have a lot of dresses in this haul, so my last two pieces are the show-stopping pieces, like, as in, like, Diamante Kane, showstopper. I don't know if we can really, the thing is, I love Diamante Kane. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Point is, showstoppers. This is known as the Adoria, I want to say. Yes, it's the Adoria sequin cutout. Now, they have this in the mini as well, and I wanted it in the green because the green looks so stunning, but I think it had sold out in the mini in the green, so I was like, oh, let me go the maxi with the gold. 10 out of 10. So it has this detailing on the back, which is like the bra strap, so you can adjust it slightly. It also has a thin invisible zip for you to get in and out. It's lined so that the sequins don't cut through and just like shred your skin. You know what it is? With the cutout detail, yeah, every other time, like most other retailers, I get this gappy situation. I don't know, maybe I've just got a really soft spot for Meshki, but I've always found that their pieces, whether they cut in, cut out, whether they're full, whether they're asymmetrical, they always fit like a glove. I really, really do always find that with Meshki. So yeah, it has a thin invisible zip, it has a split. This is gonna be an amazing, amazing occasion wear dress, special occasion dress. And even if you don't wanna wait for a special occasion, if you just wanna wear it out, like date night, whatever, it's just one of those pieces that's just simply so stunning. Guaranteed showstopper, like 100%. The only thing that I think can top this is the next dress, and I think they're very evenly tied, but let me know what you guys think. So this is the Annika Diamante mesh dress in silver. Unfortunately, they only had this in silver. The thing is, if they had, it's weighty now, like my arms are hurting. But if they had this in gold, I think I would have gravitated to it in gold. So I'm glad in a way that they didn't, because I think the silver still looks really, really beautiful. It has this low back detailing, and it's also mesh. The Diamantes are stunning. It's like a bit more of a luxe premium feel. It's a little bit more expensive than the Adoria dress. This for me, again, another show-stopping piece. I just think it's so, so stunning. It's a very simple cut. There's not much to it. There's no zip, there's no buttons, there's no nothing. You literally just step into it, and it is just like, it does all the talking. You don't need to do much. Simple hair, simple shoes, like you're done and dusted. I think I just wore my sandals for the whole try on haul because it's just been one of those days. But this for me, ooh, showstopper. I love this piece. So that completes this huge, huge Meshki try on haul. Please comment below and let me know what your favorite piece was. Literally, I think all of them were my favorite pieces, apart from that one cord that didn't quite fit me the way that I wanted it to fit. But aside from that, I just really feel like Meshki is very underrated. I want to say they're off the beaten path, but they're not, because they are well known. I just feel like people don't speak about them enough. And I think for the price, for the quality, it's just one of those brands that you have to check out. So let me know if you enjoyed this haul, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment your fave below, comment, let me know if you want to see more Meshki hauls. Let me know if you're a big Meshki fan as much as I am. But that's it from me. My IG is raquel.sewell. My TikTok is raquel.sewell. Let me know what you want to see in the channel, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.